Hi, I'm Ron Ford's animated avatar. I want to tell you about Ron's next film project entitled February's Choice, a story that is very personal to Mr. Ford. It is a horror story told through the eyes of an 8-year-old boy named Joey, the only child in a dysfunctional family. His mother and new stepfather take him on a driving trip through the desert southwest of New Mexico on a last-ditch effort to try to save their failing union. The boy is used as a pawn in the competition between his guardians. The family finds themselves stranded at a deserted and dilapidated service station on a forgotten dirt road. But they soon learn that they are not alone. After the sun goes down, Joey meets a girl of his own age who calls herself February. They form an immediate bond, Joey finding, perhaps for the first time in his short life, somebody who relates to him on his own level. But February, they discover, is not the only resident of the haunted service station. Other denizens emerge, unsettling the family unit in ways they could not have imagined in their darkest nightmares. This story was written by Ron for the literary magazine at Seattle Central College, on which he was one of the editors in 1984. That first version was called Tourist Trap. It was considerably different than the one we are trying to mount here. It was a start, but Ron knew it could be taken further. A few years later, he turned it into a short teleplay which he submitted to the 1980s reboot of his all-time favorite TV show, The Twilight Zone. That version is where the girl acquired the symbolic name of February, and the story found its proper title, February's Choice. He received a very nice letter in response to his submission from the showrunner, Rockne O'Bannon. It was a rejection notice, but he wrote that it was a near miss, and that in a season filled with scripts by Stephen King, Robert Bloch, and other genre luminaries, that he should feel very good about coming so close with a first-time submission. That encouragement meant a great deal to Ron, who was unsure at the time if his work was good enough to compete. He knew that this was the direction he needed to pursue for the rest of his life. He has never looked back since. There have been several revisions of the story since that version. Most recently, it became a short story again that was published in 2021 in Masked Avenger magazine. That version, in turn, was the basis for the current screenplay. For the last few years, since COVID in fact, Ron has been expending his creative energies on three-dimensional puppet animated films, ones that he can make alone without leaving the house. This will be his 8th such project, and he has honed his skills and improved his animation with each project. This project will be by far the most ambitious and slick of his animations, bringing to life one of his dearest stories. We are seeking $5,000 to make this film properly. If you contribute $25 or more, you will receive an 11 by 17 color poster of the movie. If you contribute $75 or more, you will receive the poster and an associate producer credit on the film. If you contribute $100 or more, you will receive a copy of the movie, an associate producer's credit, and a poster. If you contribute $150 or more, you will receive an actual screen-used prop or figure from the film, plus the poster, plus an associate producer's credit, and a digital copy of the film. Ron thanks you for taking the time to watch his pitch video, and if you can contribute, any amount will be greatly appreciated. Thank you.